Hello, my name is Josh Bobley, and I am an educator and a consultant who has lived in Shanghai for many years. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'd like to take this time to share some of my personal views on living in this wonderful city. Xi Jinping, the leader of this great nation, recently addressed the National Congress in Beijing. And during that very important speech, he pointed out many of the incredible accomplishments that have been made, the incredible achievements, the remarkable achievements that have been made in China during the past several years. Hundreds of millions of people have been taken out of poverty during the last several years, which is a huge accomplishment. The infrastructure speaks for itself. Channingchu has this incredible transportation hub that services more than 150 million people per year. High-speed trains, Hongqiao Airport's there. But it's not just Channingchu, it's China in general has developed so remarkably quickly in just a relatively short period of time. And I'm very, very pleased by that. And I think that Chinese people should feel, not just the Chinese people, but people even around the world should all applaud China's efforts and accomplishments. I'm from New York City in the United States, which is also a great city. But to be honest with you, I like Shanghai even more. Why do I love living in Shanghai? So many reasons. I'm not even sure where to begin, but I will tell you, I love this city. It's such a cosmopolitan, wonderful, terrific, exciting, bustling city with so many things to do, culturally, educationally. People in Shanghai tend to emphasize greatly education and the arts and culture and great food and convenience. And the convenience factor is just amazing. In general, most people living in Shanghai, and indeed throughout much of this great nation, are good-hearted people, humanistic people, people who care about what's important, about being decent to their fellow human beings, about helping one another, about education, about preserving culture and history. My first trip to China was 40-something years ago, 1981, when I was quite young. I came to Shanghai then, and the difference between then, let alone just 5 or 10 years ago and now, is astounding. These days in Shanghai, basically anything you want, you can get. The conveniences such as Didi, where you just tap on a phone and 2 seconds later, there's a cab there. They deliver food to you and it comes to your door, delivered perfectly within just a few minutes. The transportation is wonderful in terms of modern subways, taxis, automobiles, everything, bicycles, everywhere. Any kind of transportation you can conceive of is available, and it makes life so easy and wonderful. So for these reasons, I love living in Shanghai. I feel greatly honored and privileged to be able to spend my days in such a thriving, wonderful cosmopolis.